finding balance and peace to live a more colorful life, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a live free tarot reading session. I'm so excited to hang out with you guys and answer some questions and check in with all of you. It's been a while, so I'm so excited to be here. For those of you guys who've been following my channel, you'll know that I was sick for about a week. I'm feeling so much better, but I might still sound like a little bit, I don't know, congested or something, but thank goodness I'm feeling so much better now. So it's so great to chat with you all. Hi, Minda Bean. Hi, Amy Andrea. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I'm better too. Hey, Seven Heaven. It's so nice to hear some familiar names. So great to chat with you guys. I guess a life update. I moved from Costa Rica to Mexico and now I am in Tulum. And it is so beautiful here. It's such a nice place. Like, I just figured I wanted to relax and pamper myself a little bit before I continue traveling. So it's really, really nice here, but unfortunately it's been raining like the whole time I've been here, and of course I was sick, so I haven't really been able to like go out and like check it out very much, but the vibes are just really relaxing. I see why so many people love to vacation here. So yeah, I'm feeling really, really blessed to be here. Sailor Soul, hey Promise, are you ever going back to the States? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not in the plan. I left 5 years ago for many reasons. Maybe I should do like a story time on that, like why I left the US. Maybe I should do that. But I might go back at some point for business. Of course, I have so many friends there that I really miss. Some of them have come out to see me as I've traveled, which I appreciate. But so far, the plan is to keep traveling. So yeah, good question. Hi with a wild heart. So great to see you. Hi, Nia. Oh, you're gonna go to Mexico next month. Ooh, where are you going, Nia? Mexico, it's a great time to be here. It really is. The food is so good. Oh, you're gonna go to Mexico City. Awesome. It's so beautiful there. Hi, Eva. Hi, Jada. So for those of you guys who are just popping in, I'm doing live free readings today. Hey, Jack C, you finally caught my live. Oh, Nia, you're gonna go to Mexico for a week. Cool. That's awesome. I have to show you guys, I bought these beautiful earrings at the market here. So gorgeous. Beautiful, handmade. Absolutely love them. These are my colors right now. I've really been into like emerald green and like this plum purple. So yeah, I've been wearing these little earrings. They make me so happy. Loving it. All right. So how have you guys been doing? I know the past couple days have been really, really rough. I don't know if you caught my last video. I did an energy update. I called it the life-shattering, life-shattering full moon eclipse in Taurus. You know, it's been rough, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's that time of year. You know, just remember if you're struggling right now, just remember that just like the plants and the trees, we too must go through these death cycles. You know, if you look around, I guess it depends on like where you're living, what the microclimate is where you are, or what side of the hemisphere you're on, the equator you're on. But a lot of places right now, it is fall, moving into winter. The trees are starting to shed their leaves and things are kind of dying, and that's us right now. We're shedding, we're letting go of things that no longer serve us. We're going through a lot of inner transformation. Watch the video I just posted. It's gonna help you understand these energies a little bit more, maybe help you feel a little bit less alone. You guys know every time there's a new moon or a full moon or some type of big astrological event, come and check my channel because I always update on it. I personally feel so in tune with a lot of these shifts that are happening, and every time there's a big astrological shift, I feel it, and I always love to just kind of dig into it, do a little bit of research. It helps me feel better and a lot more in tune. I love to bring that energy to you guys so you could understand a little bit more about what's going on. And I love to simplify it too. Like astrology does not have to be complicated, even though it can seem like it. So I hope that that helps you understand that you're not alone right now. Yes, there's a lot going on. We're just right now about to enter into Sagittarius season. So you will get your energy back. It will be a boost of energy, and a lot of the ideas that you've had over the last couple of weeks, Sagittarius season is going to help you to actually start moving forward with them. So I promise you that things will move forward, opportunities will come, abundance is coming in. It's just like we just needed this little shadow work Scorpio kind of season. So, all right, that's my little speech. So let's go ahead and move forward. I'm going to go ahead and take your questions. You guys know how it goes with these live readings. Please don't spam the chat. If I see you typing your question like a million times, I'll probably skip you, but you can type it a few times, you know, if that's fine. You can feel free to type it a couple times if you need to. Just don't clog the feed. Type out your question. I just use my intuition to answer who I feel like really needs their question answered today. So there's really no way that, you know, organization to it. Very much an Aquarius thing. And I hope that even if your question doesn't get answered, that someone else's question will answer your question. I'm just kind of hoping that everyone will somehow get their question answered, even if I pick you or not. So let's see. Okay, so Lucy May 524. Hi, I'm dealing with a childhood friend, Raleigh. I've been thinking of him, but I don't know why. Is he thinking of me or something? Because I felt a strong connection. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Okay, yeah, let's pull some cards about that. I think it's normal this time of year to have dreams about people from your past or even like elementary school friends or whatever. Like, and sometimes it's meaningful, sometimes it kind of isn't. I get this vibe like, this person is probably part of your soul family. It could be that your whole soul family or your whole soul group is just going through a lot of changes right now. And so it could be like that their energy is kind of anchoring with you, if that makes sense. But let's go ahead and pull some specific cards about Raleigh. You feel a connection with this person. I don't know. Honestly, what I'm seeing here is that you are feeling a little bit, a little bit lonely, and you really want a love connection. Like your heart is very open for this right now. I see a lot of healing work you've been doing, and I see how your energy is really starting to align to attract love in. And so I feel like out of that energy, maybe you've attached to this person. And that's all I'm sensing is that this person was part of your soul family. So they're definitely one of your soulmates. And I think that the connection that you feel is very real. But as far as should you reach out, should you try to pursue this connection, will something romantic develop here? I don't know about that. But the cards are very clear that there will be a love connection entering your life in the near future. So I guess they're telling you don't jump to conclusions here. This is a time of year, it's like cuffing season. Everybody's just like getting in relationships and it's normal to feel lonely. I don't know if I feel like that there's anything in the soul contract for you guys to be together. I wouldn't go messing with it. But it says within 6 months, there's going to be somebody entering your life romantically. You're going to get an opportunity, but I don't think it's this person. So I hope that that helps answer your question. Definitely, the universe has heard your cry that you want this relationship, you want this connection, but I would say stay open and let it come to you. Don't go out and try to figure out who or what it is, because I think it's going to surprise you. It really is going to come out of nowhere, this person. They're going to come and offer and bring love to you. They're not a shy person, the person that's coming into your life. They will recognize you, they will come at you, and it's you don't have to worry at all. That's definitely what I'm sensing here. So I hope that that helps. Thank you so much for asking a question. You guys, I cannot explain to you how nice it is to be with my cards again. Like, ugh, a whole week. Actually, it was 6 days that I didn't touch my tarot cards. That's the longest I've been away from my cards, I swear, in like 5 years. I think I really needed it, but I've missed my cards so much. Okay, so Minda Bean, I decided to go back to school for the fifth time and actually finish this time. I'd like to know where this path will lead me. Oh, I'm so happy for you and so proud of you. You know, it's not always linear. You know, those people who just go and get their degrees in 4 years, I don't know how they do it. Like, it's just crazy. Um, it doesn't matter how long it takes you and like what your path has been. I just get this vibe like you needed some of these pit stops and detours because you were also going through the school of life and soul growth. Sometimes when you just go straight into school and you just stay in the system and you never leave it, you don't always get the soul growth, you know? And I see a lot of people who get out of school after just, you know, bang, 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 you know, knocking out all those classes and all of a sudden being totally shell shocked because they don't know what it's like to actually live in the real world and society, you know? So I don't know. I get the feeling there's this message coming through that you needed to go to the school of life too. So you're not behind, you're exactly on time. Everybody's on their own path. Let's get you some messages about where this is going to end up. Excuse my cards, they got really dirty in Costa Rica. Oh yeah, I love this message. Look at this. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. So, Minda, your guides are telling you to follow your feelings. There is something that has convicted you to attempt school again. And I think your guides are saying that you are going into a time almost like the caterpillar that's going into its cocoon. Like it's a time of being very introverted and being very productive. So I definitely see you poring over those books. There's a message to create a really nice workspace for yourself. Like it's like you need something that's separate from like your bed or like your kitchen table to work at so that your mind and your brain know like, okay, this is the place that I work. So I don't know, go to IKEA or maybe thrift something, get like a little table or like a little desk and set, if you haven't already, set up a little area in your home or in your room that's your workspace. And I'm getting a message about lighting, like maybe to have some really soft, warm lighting that makes you feel cocooned and like safe. Maybe you can get a chair that has like a little fur thing, obviously faux fur that you drape over it. Like make it feel nice, you know? And I see a message to hang a vision board above your work area so that you when you're working and you need a second to just kind of take a break, you can look up and you can see what you're working for. What is your intention? After you get this degree or you finish this school, like where do you picture this job or this career or this path taking you? Because that's what's important. I know you're asking questions about how is this going to turn out, but I think you got to remember that you're the master creator of your life and you're the one who gets to decide how it's going to turn out. That's news, right? So make your vision board, and you know the universe doesn't really care what path you choose as long as it feels right to you in your heart. And you know, when you have a vision of what you want to create and where you see your life headed, all you have to do is just pick a path or choose a step and just start taking steps and following it. So it seems like you've got your path cleared out now, and you just need to kind of get your vision solid. So I would just suggest that workspace and that vision board, and you're going to be doing so great. So a time of introverted productivity. They're saying this is going to be worthwhile. I also get a message kind of like what I tapped into earlier, that the time that you spent, you know, dropping out of school and just doing you and meeting people and having experiences, that was also worthwhile. Once again, you were in the school of life too. So it's not like you've gotten off your path, but there is a confirmation for you that this is going to be time well spent in school. They're also telling you to be unapologetic about this choice. You don't need to explain it to anybody. I think when you're kind of in transition in life and you're not really quite on a career path and you're a little bit younger, people always tend to ask you, "What are you doing? What's your plan? What's your major? What are you going to school for?" Like, it's so frustrating. Like, learn to have boundaries. You don't always have to tell people what you're doing or what you're up to. Eventually, people will just see. You know what I mean? Like, I never told people that my plan was to do tarot and YouTube, to be a life coach, to travel the world. I just went out and did it, and that helped me because I feel like if I was along the way looking for people's approval or trying to explain it to people, no one would have understood. It would not have made sense. So your guides are like, just be unapologetic, do you. You have a beautiful vision. Get it down on that vision board. And in case you needed one more card of reassurance, they're telling you that you are capable. So I'm sending you so much love and light for this new part of your journey. It's so exciting. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Minda. So I want to take this opportunity to ask you guys to give a thumbs up to this chat. So like this chat because it really helps people see my channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't worry, my channel isn't going to harass you or anything. I post maybe twice a week, 3 times a week. So don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you know when I do these lives. I usually do them every weekend. I try to at least, but it's like not planned what time. So make sure you ring that notification bell. I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm also doing Cyber Week. I do this every year. Every single thing on my website is on sale. So if you want to do life coaching with me, if you would like to talk to me like this and us just live chat and hang out and pull cards for you, we can do that. I also have really affordable like love readings. Right now it's on sale for $40. That's a steal. So I've got love readings, anything that you need tarot-wise. This is definitely a season. I always find myself reaching out to my tarot reader and my life coach. I don't know, it's just that time of year, where you're doing a lot of soul searching. So I'm here for you guys. Everything's on sale just for this week, so check it out. All right, you guys have some beautiful questions. Okay, so Blissful. Hi, Rainbow. What are my spiritual gifts? Okay, Blissful. Let's just go ahead and pull and see like what one of your strongest gifts is. I would love to sit here and tell you all of them, but I have a feeling you have a lot of spiritual gifts, so we would be here for like a half hour. But let's go ahead and see what's coming out for you, Blissful. Let's get like one of your top spiritual gifts. Now, I'm going to say obviously you're an empath, which means that you're clairsentient. Clairsentience means clear feeling. Okay, so this means you have the ability to feel other people's emotions. You could probably feel the emotions of plants and animals. Not everybody has that type of empathy. I think most people, unless you're a narcissist, you have empathy so you can put yourself in other people's shoes and kind of feel what they're feeling. But when you're clairsentient or you're an empath, that ability is like hardcore. So we're going to just say, yeah, you can research that one. You've got clairsentience, but I want to see if there's anything else you're unaware of. I'm going to say that you have the ability you have a gift when it comes to colors. You have the ability to read auras. So you are an aura reader. Now, this could manifest in the sense that you are actually able to see physical auras around people, animals, and plants. This does go along with clairsentience, with what I was just talking about. Being able to sense people's emotions and feelings, but this is actually being able to tap into people's auras and pick up information. So if you can't see auras, you could easily train yourself to see them. But I notice most people who are natural aura readers can just kind of sense them. So this means that you might be able to pick up on people's past or like their life story. You might be able to especially pick up on people's desires. I think that's the easiest thing to pick up on when you're like a new aura reader or you just have a natural gift. You can tell what people want. You can usually tell if someone has a good intention or a bad intention. You can tell if somebody's good vibes or bad vibes. Now, that is probably empathy or being an empath, clairsentient, but when you're an aura reader, it's like you pick up on a little bit more information than that. You can also tell when somebody is like sick or they're not, their energy isn't well, if that makes sense. Like somebody could be all polished up and be hiding it, but you could tell, okay, that person's struggling. They've got an illness or something's going on. So basically, you're very, very psychic. You're really good at bringing out hidden information. You always know if somebody is lying to you. Like, even if they're the best liar in the world, you are really good at telling what is hidden. And like the one thing that somebody wouldn't want you to know, you can pick up on that right away. So this might make you go through life feeling as if you need to guard yourself or protect yourself from people. You might also feel very naked and vulnerable because a lot of times when you have this gift, you don't realize how rare it is and that not everybody has it. So when you have this gift, you think everyone else has it. So you will feel very naked, very vulnerable. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is like to remind yourself when you go out in public or you go to a big event, remind yourself that not everybody has this gift, you know, that you're unique and that no one's going to know whatever it is you're trying to hide or you don't want people to see that you're nervous or anxiety. No one's going to be able to tell. You know what I mean? And I also get this message, you know, to make sure that you're shielding yourself. You can simply just take a deep breath and imagine, like, I like to work with Archangel Michael and imagine like a shield of violet purple light encasing me and surrounding me that only love and light can penetrate. You know, put your shield up energetically so that you don't take on people's energies. I would also suggest, as cliche as it sounds, to carry amethyst crystal or wear amethyst jewelry. That will help protect you. Be careful of turquoise. I don't know if you're drawn to turquoise, but turquoise will draw tons of people to you, and that might necessarily not be what you want because people are going to be drawn to you regardless. So anyways, the cool thing about this aura reader gift is that you also are very artistic because of it, and you might have a gift with colors. So you might be a wonderful painter. You might be able to put together like really aesthetic, on point color palette outfits. You might just be really good at making choices for like decorations. I also see photography. People who are aura readers are usually really great with photography and being able to like take really beautiful portraits and capture the essence of people. So, you know, playing with photography, playing with light, playing with colors is going to be really good for you, and it's something your soul probably just adores. So you've got this Daughter of Wands energy, which is like this beautiful creatress energy. You put your own beautiful touch onto things. So there's just so many different angles and ways that you can explore this gift. It doesn't mean you have to be a psychic or you really need to use it. In fact, you might need to learn how to turn it off. You can visualize your third eye just closing before you go out around people. But I actually think it's a really, really cool gift, and it's pretty unique. You know, everyone can train themselves to be an aura reader or to develop this gift. You can learn how to do it, but some people it just comes naturally, and you're one of those people. So that's really cool. I hope that that resonates with you. So as you guys can tell, when I'm doing readings for people, I have a hard time just like cutting it short or just kind of brushing past. I give 110% of myself to every reading because I have been on the receiving end of like a shitty reading. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten a shitty reading, but like it's kind of unfortunate when you spend a lot of money or when you really like are excited and then it feels like that person just isn't there with you or they're like, you know, drained or something. So just want you guys to know if you ever get a reading from me, I go above and beyond. If you ever live chat with me or do coaching with me, I really like we'll go over time. Like I really love being present with every one of my clients and giving them that experience of having just a really beautiful, helpful reading. I love nothing more than that. So if you guys ever choose me to do a reading for you, just know that's what you can expect. So, Sana, this is a good question. Sana, should I chase love or career? So it's like, what should you focus on right now? Should you go after love or should you really focus on career? And I agree. Sometimes it's hard to just have one focus. Sometimes one area of your life just really wants to blossom and bloom. So let's look into it. Love versus career. So love life potential, career potential. Okay, 100% they're telling you to go after your career. These cards over here telling you focus on love, like for some reason, I always see like whatever you focus on grows, and it seems like kind of up in this area of your life, just feeling like it hasn't been working out for you. Um, I get this feeling it's not a problem for you to attract love because you're a really attractive person inside and out. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if there's been like a lot of fuckboys in your path or what's been going on, but it's like you just can't pin anything down and everybody wants a piece of you. And so, you had to run away from a relationship or a connection or from people who just really wanted to drain you, but you still have this beautiful dream. Like I feel like you're one of those people that maybe wants to get married young, and like you picture yourself having the house and the man and the kids and like all that stuff, and part of you is just like, what did I do to not get this? Like what's wrong with my karma to where I can't manifest this? I mean, I see that you're patient and you're generous and you have a really beautiful connection with your guides and your angels, but I do feel like you've just totally hit a wall here. And so your guides are saying, funny enough, if you take that risk with your career, that love is going to come. So Sana, I'm answering your question right now about you chasing love or career. I see you typing in the chat. I'm talking to you right now, Sana, about you chasing your career. So they're telling you to take that risk, take that leap of faith, to go after the career because love is actually going to come. So maybe you're going to meet somebody because this is the Emperor. It could be that you're going to meet somebody that is connected to like schooling or an education path, or maybe they're your boss. I don't know. I think you're going to meet somebody on this career path, and it does look like it's somebody who could be your superior. I'm not telling you to go out there and hit on all your professors, but this does look like an energy of somebody who's maybe your boss or your employer or your professor. Like it looks like someone who's a part of that institution. So if anything, they're telling you to go after this career dream you have, because love is gonna come. And then here's all your dreams. Here's the house, here's the kids, here's everything. And so I would definitely say to go after your career because that person is going to be there. You're going to meet them on that path. And this side of your life really wants to grow. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm going to upload this to the channel afterwards in case you missed the first part of this little reading I did for you. It'll be uploaded right after I go live. Okay, Stellar Sphinx, I feel you. So promise, I suddenly have all these new feelings towards my future, but I feel so unworthy and fear that these dreams are too good to be true. I just need some messages of encouragement, please. Oh, I will encourage you. I had to encourage myself about this the other day. Like, damn, I had a little breakdown about the same thing. It's just that season. It's just that full moon eclipse in Taurus effing with your energy. Because just real quick, you guys make sure you watch that full moon eclipse in Taurus after this. I don't even care about views. Like, seriously, I just want you guys to watch it so you understand if you're dealing with the same thing I've been dealing with lately, which is exactly what Stellar Sphinx was talking about. Feeling a little bit unworthy, feeling kind of overwhelmed about the future, just like, how am I going to make this happen? So much to be done. You know what I mean? Like, this full moon eclipse in Taurus is all about your sense of safety and security and your money and your home. And it's this full moon eclipse has really been asking us to let go of anything that has been holding us back from those dreams or from leveling up or for that growth that needs to happen. And so it's all happening right now. That's why we're all having these meltdowns about our future, because it's time to get our head out of the clouds and actually do something about it. And so it's tough. It's a tough energy. We're definitely being uprooted. So let's give you some messages of encouragement. Okay. Okay, Speller Sphinx. So your guides see that you're really anxious right now about your finances, and that's so part of this full moon eclipse in Taurus energy. Like a lot of us are being asked to rearrange the way that we make money, and we're being asked to open like different streams of income. The system is collapsing right now. There's a huge economic recession going on. There's a lot that's happened the last couple years. And whatever your personal beliefs are about what exactly it is that's happening, whether you understand it or not, you're going to be feeling the effects of this. And I think this is an opportunity in disguise. And many of us are being called to start relying more on ourselves instead of relying on a broken government or a broken system that's collapsing. They really don't have your best interests at heart. The only person that's going to have your best interest at heart is you. And so, Stellar Sphinx, for you specifically, you have these memories in the past of really struggling in this area. Maybe it was like your parents or something, and maybe they chose, kind of a lack mentality. Perhaps that was passed down generationally. But I feel like you're the one in your family that has really woken up. You're kind of the black sheep, and, you're the mystic. You're the creatress, you're the truth teller, and you've been a little bit indifferent about actually coming on this path, because I do feel like what you're getting ready to do is kind of become an influencer of sorts. And I don't think the answer for everybody is to just go on social media and, do whatever. I think that everybody has a unique path, but for you, Stellar Sphinx, really, I see you as an influencer. You're just going to be absolutely dazzling to people, and they want you to prepare for this. And they're saying, actually, you're supposed to really speak what's going on inside. And even your name, Stellar Sphinx, maybe that's exactly going to be the name of like your social media or your brand or your business or something like that. Maybe you're attracted to me and my channel and the work that I'm doing because you picture yourself maybe doing something kind of similar. It could be something kind of spiritual. You could be guiding or mentoring others, but maybe it's just influencing people to live a beautiful life or something. You might want to ask, like, what exactly do you want to influence people to do? Or, how or what for do you want to influence people? Maybe write in your journal about that a little bit. They're saying that, like, you have been awakening for a reason. Also, you have a gift with being able to see into the future. You're extremely psychic. Doesn't mean you have to do this work, because this work is really intense. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but I think if you have a talent for it and you love it and it's what makes you tick, maybe you're just being called to this path. I do get this message. You're being initiated into being a healer. And there's a lot of people who are doing this right now. It might be kind of intimidating. I don't know if you guys are going on TikTok, but like, damn, everybody is a life coach these days and a tarot reader. And it is very annoying because some of them are authentic and some of them aren't. There's always going to be scammers in this business. There's always going to be people talking bullshit. Those people eventually get weeded out because they can't last in this industry. If you're not authentic and you don't love it, you get worn out. The universe is going to kick your ass. So don't worry about all the other people and feeling like it's competitive and there's not space for you, or wow, this person really seems like they know what they're saying and I don't. Just really don't compare yourself to others. Draw inspiration from people if you need to. There's so many beautiful women out there that I draw inspiration from who are doing this type of work. Like, I would not be here without them. But just really have tunnel vision and work on your vision. I've been telling that to people a lot. Have tunnel vision and just work on your vision. It's time for you to step out. I think that's why you're really afraid of your future, because you're being called to do something and to create a career that's very new. Like this whole spiritual influencer thing, I even hate saying that because I'm like, that's so cringe to me. But at the same time, it is a new career, it is a new genre, it is a new business, and like you have the ability to do it your way and to make it work for you and to be authentic. Because, if you're just being who you are, people will sense that authenticity and they're going to know that you're not trying to pull the wool over their eyes like other people. So You got to trust yourself. You got to trust your vision. People really need to hear what you have to say. That's just what I'm picking up on right here, and you're going to be so surprised with how much abundance comes your way and how much support comes your way. And I see you also being an artist. Like, you're going to speak to people and into their lives, but you're also going to be offering your art. You're going to be offering, just some beautiful, beautiful things to the world. People want to see you. They want to follow you. They want to know about you. And look, oh, you just wrote, I'm really drawn to dancing. I'm an artist, but for some reason, I want to be in a group that has to do something with dance and entertainment. I never thought I'd want that, but I really feel it. Yeah, follow that. Follow that passion, follow that desire, and know that there's a part of you that's meant to come out and shine, and that's meant to come out and heal. And I still think there's something you're meant to speak. So it could be that you're doing that and you're also writing and encouraging other people to come out. But I think that when you come out like that, you're giving permission to other people to come out as well. And so don't doubt for a second that your gifts and everything you want to offer is important. So I hope that helps you. I'm sending you so much love and light. And you know what? When you're on your path, or you're trying to go on your path, the universe is going to send you a bunch of money and support. You might have to support yourself by having a day job or whatever, but that's just going to be a small little part of your chapter that you'll look back on fondly. There's work that needs to be done, but when you're in alignment, the abundance flows. So let's see. So Malapale, hi Rainbow. I've never had a reading from you. I hope you will read for me. Of course. You've been on a long journey for years with your twin flame. What does the future hold for you and your person? Okay, let's look into this connection with this person you believe to be your twin flame. I feel like when it comes to the twin flame journey, everybody's called to the path for a different reason. And sometimes it is that you think someone's your twin flame for like years, and it turns out they're your false twin flame. I don't know. I'm not here to tell you if this person's your twin or not. I'm just going to give you the messages that you need to hear about the situation. Trust yourself. Well, the first card you're getting is release your ex. I don't know. Look, maybe they are your twin flame. I will say though, not all twins have union in this lifetime. That's not always the point. And it doesn't mean that like you failed if you don't have union with your twin flame. Many people, in fact, honestly, most people end up marrying their soulmate and with their soulmate, and they live a really beautiful, happy life, even happier life than with the twin flame. The thing is that it's not really a hierarchy. Obviously, a soulmate is better than a karmic partner, and a twin flame is better than a karmic partner. But a lot of people think that a twin flame connection is deeper or is better or a higher love than a soulmate, and that's not always the case. The twin flame is somebody that like mirrors you in your life. Like, they're your soul family, but they're like cut from the same cloth. They're like the same piece of the cloth. So there will be strange connections. There will be a lot of synchronicity. And because of that, you're going to feel like my life is meaningless and is shattered until I can be with this person. Like, isn't that the point, to unite with my twin flame? That's not always the point. A lot of times your twin flame is just like your awakening partner. Like, the recognition of the twin flame connection does open you up to the magic and the mystery and the beauty of the universe. It can awaken you to your own psychic and spiritual gifts. Because, there's such thing as twin flame telepathy. Like, you can tap into their energy. You have all these crazy experiences in the 5D and these dreams with them. And it's just like bizarre. But a lot of times what that is, that's attuning you, and it's opening your psychic gifts, and it's connecting you with this aspect of the universe that was lying dormant before. So I like to see twin flames, honestly, a lot of times as like an awakening partner. And a lot of times the ultimate part of the twin flame journey is twin flame surrender. And that means you get to this point, honestly, for a lot of people, you're just so done and you're so exhausted and you're so heartbroken, and you basically realize that they've moved on and this like is not going to happen. that's when the twin flame surrender happens, and you finally realize, you know what, love is enough. I love this person, I'm always going to love them, but I don't choose to be bitter and sad and heartbroken and down. I'm no longer going to put my life on hold to wait around for this person. I'm going to send love to them and know like that if they're happy and they're happier without me and they're happy to be out there in the world loving whoever, doing whatever, then that's okay. And that's true love, you know? When you realize that in spiritual truth, there's no such thing as separation. You guys are together. You're from the same soul family. You'll always feel them as a part of you. The true glow up and the true twin flame surrender comes when you finally allow yourself to let go and love again. And, you know, there's always that hope that if you do that, maybe that true surrender will bring them back to you. There's a lot of schools of thought in the twin flame journey that like kind of say that. But I don't know. The first card I got was Release Your Ex. I don't know if your twin flame was like your ex, but it's like you need to release, you need to heal. And your guides are saying that, like, honestly, funny enough, even though you're being told to release and clear and cut cords right now, that there is still a chance that this is the one for you. But for some reason, there's this message that right now you need to try living without them. And that, like, they're even telling you to go out there and, like, flirt with other people. I mean, that might seem, like, so disrespectful or so, like, just not normal or natural to you. I'm not going to push you, tell you to do anything that doesn't feel right. But your guides are saying, like, you are at that point where they're pushing you to surrender. And, you know, this journey with the twin flames is crazy. You never really fully understand it. But they're all saying there's a possibility you're going to meet another person, and this person might have a lot to do with your future. They might have some opportunities for you. You definitely have a soul contract. They're even telling you that you might need to change your environment. I don't know if you're moving somewhere, going somewhere else, or you're being called to travel, but like there's a lot that wants to happen. Like your soul really wants to expand, and it feels like you kind of hit your limit with this person. And you put, we're in a relationship, but on a temporary pause right now. Yeah, I kind of get this vibe like you're meant to release and you're meant to cut the cords. Like this is, yeah, at least for now. And they want you to be loyal to yourself, to focus on yourself. It might not make sense, but I really am predicting here that there's another possibility. There's another love opportunity coming. And once again, if it doesn't feel right to flirt just right now, then don't do it. But maybe this is what I see in the future. I see you like freeing yourself from the heaviness of this connection. This is a horse card, freedom, travel, moving somewhere, or new environment perhaps. And then this possibility of this beautiful, it's even like a meeting that's full of possibility. Anyways, I got to move on to another person. I have a feeling, you know, this situation, it's not black or white. There's shades of gray here. I see like, you know, very well could be this is your twin, but just know that just because someone's your twin doesn't mean anything has to happen. Allow the connection to be what it needs to be and trust yourself through the process. I'm sending you so much love and light. I hope that resonates with you. You know, sometimes my readings might not make sense in the moment when you're getting the message, but I've heard from clients over time, they'll come back and email me and be like, oh my gosh, you know, months later, like it made sense. Whatever. I love hearing that from people. But I also believe that sometimes I'm not for everybody, you know. Sometimes, you know, it's always important to find a reader that you personally click with. I've tried lots of different tarot readers. It's taken me time to find the ones that I feel like really get me or like that we just click, you know. So just keep that in mind when you're getting readings from people. So it's really great to chat with you all. I just want to shout out real quick that I am having my Cyber Week sale. Many websites are doing their Cyber Week, and I just put everything on my website on sale. I only do this like once a year. Sometimes I do it around Christmas too, but that's pretty much it. Only time you're ever going to see everything on a significant sale, mainly because I have, this is like the time of year I love to do readings. I always love to do them, but like my psychic senses, my spidey senses right now, you guys are like tingling. I'm so ready to get into this. to be here for you guys through these changes. So check it out. You can enjoy a discount on any of my services on my website. You guys have so many beautiful questions. Jessica Valdez, what do I need to hear right now to finish the year strong? So Jessica Valdez, what do I need to hear right now to finish the year strong? Okay. Let's pull some messages from the angels for you, Jessica Valdez. Okay, this is such a strange message, Jessica. Your guides are saying, look how weird this is. Integrity, release. This makes me think that like you've been trying to do like the right, you've been trying to do like the right thing, or maybe you've been trying to please people around you. Maybe you're trying to do right by the company or the place you work for, or your family or society in general. Like, we all have so many pressures on us from all of that. But your guides are telling you to release this. Like, it's like you went right and they want you to backtrack and take a hard left instead. Like you went down a certain path, and it's not like you're on the wrong path. This experience needed to happen, but they really want you to change course. It's this message that it's time in your life to be quote unquote selfish, to do something and to take a big risk that you've been afraid to do for a while, but it's something that you will struggle taking this risk too. You will. It will be a little bit of a struggle in the beginning because it's a lot of changes, but this is going to make you so happy. And, the path that you've been going down for a little while now, you needed these experiences, but they're telling you it's not too late to back out, or it's not too late to give up, essentially. And, while you're making this transition, obviously you're going to have to be smart about it and keep your ducks in a row. Don't do anything too impulsive based off this reading, but they're telling you that you want to do the right thing, but you got to do right by you. You have to do right by you. That's going to make everybody around you happy, and I feel like that people think that you're so good at this thing that you've been trying to do for a while, or like everyone's encouraging you, but it's just because of their own fear, if that makes sense. Like you're actually meant to be on a completely different path. And I feel like in your heart, you know what that is. Your guides are saying that a lot of synchronicity is surrounding you right now, and that this idea to take the hard left or maybe go on a different path is being presented to you because it's a huge opportunity. And your guides really want you to nurture hope that everything could turn out amazing, that everything could turn out beautiful, that everything could turn out exactly the way that you want it to be. So I hope that makes sense. I feel like that message is just very specific for you, something you needed to hear right now, because I do think you're getting ready to make a really big change over the last couple months of this year. But it's going to pave the way for you to really be in such a beautiful place in 2022. So trust your vision. I hope that resonates with you. Lotta Mia, been loving your affirmations. They're part of my daily routine. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. I didn't do my affirmations this morning. You're reminding me. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do that after this. I'm so glad you love the affirmations. I'm going to make more of them. So Lotta talking about, I made these affirmations. They should be the featured video on my channel when you go on my channel. They're glow up affirmations. They work, you guys. Get on it. I'll definitely be making more. So I have just a couple more. I could probably do just a couple more because I got some work to do today. So Nia Civil, should I move to my next alone or do roommates? That's a good question. Okay, so alone versus roommates. Whenever we have two options, what I like to do is see like what does the path look like if you make one decision versus what does the path look like if you make another. So roommates. Alone. Okay, girl. They're definitely telling you to live alone. They're definitely telling you to live alone. And I even got a clairaudient message. It said, it's time to live alone. It's time to live alone. Now, I know that might be a little bit more expensive. That might, sometimes it's more difficult to find a place like that. But I just get this vibe like the perfect place is going to open up for you. It might be a little bit smaller. There might be an element of compromise to this place, but honestly, it's going to be so beautiful, tranquil. You're going to be able to really get your strength and you're going to be so happy. I actually see you having friends over and having a lot of social energy around you, ironically, because I think when you're living with the other people, it's draining your energy. And look at this card. I get this card a lot for like narcissists and borderlines or toxic people. I feel like you've just dealt with a lot of really strange people. When you live with people, what ends up happening is some people will see you, the person you're living with, as like their primary relationship, if that makes sense. And they'll start projecting all the issues they had with their sisters or their mom or their family growing up on you. So some people just don't know how to have healthy boundaries and don't know how to be cordial and respectful and polite in like a roommate situation, and you can get all sorts of drama. And so I have had some wonderful roommate experiences, but I've also had some crazy ones. If you guys are interested, go on YouTube and type in Rainbow Harmony Roommate. And I have a whole reading on toxic roommates. It's a pick a card reading because I've had people asking me questions so much about this. I made a pick a card about it. So all you got to do is just go type in Rainbow Harmony Roommate. You'll find that reading. I think I recorded it when I was living in Egypt. So funny. That reading, if you're watching and you're dealing with it, go find that reading. It'll help you. But anyways, this is just to say that you do respect the people that you've been living with, and you always try to like create fun and a warm environment, but you can only meet people as far as they're willing to meet you. And I just get this feeling that you're kind of tired. So, yeah, your guides are really telling you to go off on your own. I mean, these cards to me clearly are so much better than these over here. A lot of times when we pull from, should you pick option A or option B, very often I'll see that the answers are neutral, and it kind of guides you back to yourself, like pick what's best for you. But over here, not today. It's clearly telling you that this is going to be the best option. So, of course, ask yourself what feels best for you based off, whatever's coming up. But I'm going to clarify that this looks good for you to live on your own. So I hope that resonates with you. All right, so next I'm going to answer for SS. How does Y feel about you currently? Okay, SS, how does Y feel about you currently? Wow, this person really misses you. Sorry, I have to excuse me. I'm still getting over that sickness. So Y is really thinking a lot about you. This says, I've been staying up late thinking about those nights we'd talk for hours. I want to find a way back into your heart. So yeah, they've been missing you. I don't know if you guys have been in a little bit of separation or if you're asking about an ex or something, but this person definitely misses that connection. I don't know why it is you guys drifted apart. I probably have to pull more cards and get more into it, but just what's coming right up is that they're missing you. They have been staying up late. They have so much they want to say. I feel like they've been going through a lot lately, and like you were always there for them, and now they like cut this connection out, but they're like realizing they shot themselves in the foot because now they got nobody, and it's just kind of sad. It says, whenever I'm around you, I feel set free. I'm usually so cautious and calm, which has me panicking a little. I'm so into you. I usually get this card for somebody who, like, usually feels very confident when they're like flirting with people or dating or approaching somebody, but they've been kind of thrown for a loop. I do feel like they see you as a challenge. Like you're mysterious to them. They can't quite figure you out. They don't really feel like they're like top dog with you, you know? I think that's kind of cute. But they're worried. I mean, if you've been acting like you're totally fine without them, you've been posting lots of cute, happy pictures on your Instagram or whatever, then it's working because this says you seem like you've moved on. I know I'm the one that rejected you, but now I'm realizing that was a mistake. So I don't know if they left you, but now they're realizing like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. So I do have a red flag with this person though. I do feel like they want what they can't have. They really are obsessed with the thrill of the hunt. And whenever something seems very available or easy to them, it's like they don't want it anymore. So be careful with this person. You know, they like to play games and they need to grow out of that. That's all I'm going to say. They definitely miss you. They definitely want to be with you. But it's like, I feel like as soon as you come at them and you're like, yay, okay, they're just like, they don't want it anymore. So, like, where does that come from? You know? Where does that come from? Yeah, and look, they're so hot and cold. I'm not sure if my feelings for you is strong enough. I don't want to hurt you. I mean, I think they got strong feelings for you, but I think we're getting this card because it's that hot and cold energy of like, once they get it, they don't want it anymore. So it makes me wonder, has this person had a lot of girlfriends or a lot of relationships? You know, obviously you can probably trace this back to childhood and what happened with family and mommy issues or whatever, but we're not going to go down that path. I'm just going to say that, you know, I would say a tactic with this person would be to not make yourself so available to them. Let them come to you. They are definitely thinking about you. You know, they've been staying up late and they feel so stupid that they screwed up their chance with you. Um, and they're kind of, I mean, this is kind of messed up, but like they're kind of comparing you to other people that they've been with or that they've connected with and realizing that they actually had a real thing with you. So I think it's good that they lost you. I think it's good because maybe they'll start thinking a little bit more about how selfish they've been acting in relationships. I'm like roasting this person, but really they have you were like their wake up call. You just need to know that you were their wake up call. I see that 100%. All right, you guys, I actually have to go get going because I have some readings to do for some clients today, but I am sending you guys all so much love and light through this season. Stay tuned on the channel. I've got some more readings coming your way. The next thing you guys can expect is probably love readings, also career readings, because I know so many people quit their job in September, you know, the whole great resignation. So I know a lot of you guys are like wanting guidance in your career. So stay tuned on the channel. There's going to be a lot of videos about those two topics coming up over the next couple weeks. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or your evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next